baby, baby, we belong together. Chill out, what she yelling for? Even though the gods are crazy, even though the stars are blind, you rock out the show, you the best of both worlds. I'm tired of rumors starting, I'm sick of being bothered. No, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna go. Mr. DJ, somebody replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Baby, I can see us kissing like that. You don't need no more than he said, she said. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. I think I did it again.
It's on Ready with me as I get out of character. I just shot a 3-character sketch and I am exhausted. Now I have to go and edit the video. But before I do, I gotta get out of all this wig and makeup and jewelry. So I wanted to know if you wanted to hang out with me. First I start and I take off my jewelry. How are you doing? Tell me in the comments, or don't. Then I'm going to take off my apron. I will leave on my shirt. Oh, it looks like the wig. I had other plans for the wig, but that's okay. All right, well, the wig's off, so now I can talk in my real voice. How's everyone doing? Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, so I just shot a 3-character Nell's Diner sketch. Please excuse my hair. It is shampoo day, for sure. Been living under these wigs all week. Curly girls, if you're here, if you're watching, how many times a week do you wash your hair? I usually do it like once or twice, usually twice, just because I am under the wig so much and I sweat a lot. But yeah, today's definitely a wash day for me. To take off my makeup, I just use usually like Neutrogena wipes just to get like the bulk of it off. I always shower after I do these characters, just like I feel like I need to be cleansed of them sometimes. Okay, sorry, I had to pause for a second. So Dawn is like the furthest from my personality, so I feel like she's extra exhausting to do. Plus, I feel like she has like the biggest makeup look. She's got those long nails. She's just kind of the hardest. And her dialect does not fit that well in my mouth, so I flub a lot when I'm doing her. So I feel like the record time for her is more than the others, and then the editing time also ends up being more for her. She's also the character that people always book cameos for, which I love doing the cameos, but again, like she is kind of harder for me to do than the other characters. Anyway, the girls at the diner, not so much. Like I feel like they're not as hard to do because I just kind of like do all the same makeup look for them. I switch out their wigs real quick. I just do like simple nails for them. So they're not as difficult. Anyway, this is pretty much it. I'm done. Like I'm just gonna go throw out my hair, get out of costume, probably take a shower, get a little tea and something to eat, and then start editing and then have a video posted for you later. Okay, great. Thanks for hanging out with me.
When I was in high school, there was a girl who had a rolling backpack. So it was a backpack, but it had wheels on it and a pull-up thing, just like luggage. And people would tease her. They would. But guess who's in their 30s and has back pain now from carrying around 63 pounds of algebra books? Guess who's not throwing out their back every time they sneeze? Yeah, just saying. And ma'am, if you're seeing this, I think of you often. You were truly ahead of your time. Rock on.
Get you, yeah, yeah, that's
I hate how moms act like they never get time to themselves to eat alone. Like, I'm eating alone right now. I'm at the table by myself. I mean, my kids are supposed to be sitting at the table eating with me, but they're building a fort, so I'm by myself.
Steph, call Roberta Jones and let her know that her check from yesterday bounced. No more appointments for her unless she pays cash. Hi, Rainbow. You can go to the sink, okay? I am gonna have to ask you to put your shoes back on, okay? Thank you. I think we should do a body wig. I think it's gonna help with the thinning. We'll do some layers around the face. It's gonna be gorgeous. Want me to wax you? I said, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. She's got another thing coming if she thinks I'm gonna apologize. I said I'll do what I can, but in the words of Bon Jovi, we're living on a prayer, honey. I'm gonna put your chair up, hon. I said, honey, here's a quarter. Why don't you go call someone who cares? Steph, tuna on a bagel and a Diet Coke. Don't worry, I brought my toothbrush. This came out so good. I swear, honey, you're a dead ringer for Farrah Fawcett. you brought a picture. Let me see. You could do this. You could pull this off. However, we need to do a deep condition on you. Your hair is very dry. Sweetie, I'm going to pump up a chair. Oh, you think you have Dayton horror stories? You should listen to mine, honey. I used to go out with this guy. He was a mess. That hon, a Diet Coke. No, an actual literal mess. Let's just say I hope the cockroaches were paying rent. I says I'm not going to come to your apartment anymore. It's disgusting. Then I felt bad, and I made the mistake of trying to help him clean. I'm there, I'm sweating, I'm cleaning. He starts going through the trash, pulling stuff back out. He starts picking out the bottle caps that he's going to use it for a creative project.
If you were born before 1990 and you don't want some random lady on the internet hurting your feelings today, I legally and medically advise that you don't watch this. So keep it. The following is a list of holiday movie characters that you are likely now older than. We're going to go in easy. Ellen Griswold was 38. Cousin Eddie was 39. That's us. That's my brethren. Scott Calvin, he was 37. No, ma'am. And the thing is, it's not that there's anything wrong with aging. Aging is a privilege. It's a beautiful thing. My internal Wikipedia says I'm Charlie, baby. There's no way I'm eligible to be Santa. I'm still a teenager. I don't understand this math. I'm hurting my own feelings now. Let's keep going. Kate McAllister, 36 years old, young. I remember watching this as a child, like, what kind of a mother forgets her child? She should be in jail forever. But I now, as a 37-year-old, forget why I've walked into the room. So I understand. Marv was 33. I'm his older sister. How are you? You okay? Just, you make sure you just drink a lot of water when you process this information. Maybe take an Advil. Probably need a heating pad for your back. You'll be okay. It's fine. It's totally.
This morning, I go outside to check the mail from the day before, and I see my ex-boyfriend Frankie pulling up on my lawn. I said, Frankie, now this is the third time you've come over unannounced, okay? And I don't want to accuse you of stalking or nothing like that, but, let's call a spade a spade. I said, I'm not interested in getting back together. What are you doing back here? He said, I'm sorry, you're right, I should have called ahead. He said, I just wanted to see if I could just ask you one more time to maybe go out on a date with me. Give me a couple of days to just show you that I've changed. I said, Frank, I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't want to have to tell you, but I'm dating someone else. He said, who is he? I'm going to put him in a body cast. I said, Frank, settle down, okay? You're not putting anybody in a body cast. And I said, besides, he's already in one. He said, what the hell do you mean? I said, he's in a body cast. He's got 2 broken arms and a sprained neck, so the damage has already been done. But he's in my life now. He's not going anywhere, and you and I are over, Frank. I said, it's time to move on. He said, you know what? If you're happy, I'm happy. That's all I've ever wanted for you. I said, that's nice, Frank. I said, now you go out there and you go make yourself happy, too. He said, oh, I'm going to try. There's never going to be another Deb. I said, no, there's not, sweetie. No, there's not. Let it be a lesson to you. Know what you got that's good when you got it.
It's so totally grody that my mom had to go shopping with us.
Well, we didn't find anything on our own, and your mom's got really great taste. I'm sure she'll help us.
Hey, Mom, what'd you find? Girls, look at this gorgeous dress I found. There's one in blue and there's one in pink. What do you think? Best friends forever at the homecoming dance? I actually really like the blue.
Ooh, I really like the pink one.
I'll get the blue. You can get the pink, and it will like much. Good. Glad you love them. I think they're gorgeous. I would love to find one in purple. Hey, maybe I could chaperone the homecoming dance. Donna, oh my God, stop being embarrassing.
I think it would be cool if you came.
Okay, girls, so try these on. I'm gonna go to the food court and get a Diet Coke. We'll go to Payless, get you some shoes. Boom, bada bing, we're done. So embarrassing. What's Raven wearing to the dance?
Actually, Raven's making her own dress.
Okay, arts and crafts.
Oh, it's cool.
I guess. Oh my God. Third period Ronnie's here. Hey, Steph. Hey, Samantha. Hi.
Hey, Ronnie, what are you doing here?
Oh, my parents own the record store next to the mall, so I was just killing some time till they got off.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I found a pair of snakeskin boots that I put on layaway. Snakeskin? Oh. They're not real, but they look real.
I'm sure the boots are really cool.
What y'all got going on?
Steph, her mom, and I are shopping for our homecoming dresses.
Maybe at the dance I could get you some punch.
Yeah, I would like that. I like punch.
Freaky. I'll see you on Friday then, Samantha.
Yeah, I'll see you at the dance.
See you later, Steph. Bye. Zbornak Station, this is Starship B-52. We've made it to planet Earth. We are fully submerged and lying just to the side of Molasses Reef. Depth 8 fathoms, approximately 6 nautical miles offshore of Flamingo. The crew are getting ready now to make our surface swim. If all goes well, we may be returning back to planet Zbornak with an Earth guy. His name is Stan, and well, I love him. Wish me luck. Stand by for further instructions, over. Denise, radar's picking up a tropical storm 40 miles offshore and barreling toward Flamingo. At its current speed, it can make landfall in the next 2 hours and be a hurricane by the time it gets here.
Should we head back to planet Zbornak?
Your call, sister. No, the mission is still on, but we'll stay with the ship until the storm passes. Love can wait a few more hours, I suppose. Shall I make hurricane margaritas? Tempting, but we'll need to keep our wits about us if the storm worsens.
Denise, would you like me to move the ship further away from the reef?
Yes, let's do that, but first I need to make a call.
Earthline?
Planet Claire.
Planet Claire line.
Thank you, Caprice. You're listening to 102.7 The Heat, Planet Claire's hottest radio station. This is DJ Lovebug. You're on the air. DJ Lovebug, my name is Denise. I was wondering if you could play a song for my boyfriend Stan. Space Age Love Song by Flock of Seagulls. Stan, I sure hope you're listening. Denise saw your eyes and they made her smile. Here's Space Age Love Song. One margarita should be fine.
You got me tripping, stumbling, getting stumbling, because I'm falling in love. You got me slipping.
Tina, dear, would you like to share something you did over the weekend? Well, recently I was watching an episode of Sally Jesse Raphael with my mom, and there was this lady getting a makeover, and it was really cool. So over the weekend I decided to give myself a makeover, and I cut my own hair. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But then as soon as I looked in the mirror, I immediately started crying. Yeah, I took off a little more than I thought that I did, and my mom was so PO'd at first, but then I think she felt bad. So she took me to Eckerd so we can get some real cutting shears to even it out, and guess what else I got? It's the Little Mermaid bubble necklace. As you guys know, all the girls in school have been getting bubble necklaces, and I really wanted one too, and I love the Little Mermaid. She's my favorite of all the princesses. She sort of reminds me of myself. She's a really good singer, really strong swimmer, and she likes to brush her hair with a fork. Here, let me demonstrate how the bubbles work. Oops, I guess all the bubbles fell out.
The holidays are just around the corner. If you're getting a child a book, let's say 2 to 6, please, for the love of all parents, do not pick a book with a lot of words. Do not pick a book with a lot of pages. Take a gander, read it, time yourself. See how long it takes you to read it. If it's longer than 10 minutes, it's a no. I'm not trying to read my child the Da Vinci Code for 2 hours before she goes to sleep. I got stuff to do. And by stuff to do, I mean I want to do absolutely nothing. And she's getting too old for me to be able to skip the pages. She's on to me. So please. Also, book industry, can we add a little icon to the back of the book that's read time?
With you, I fall so fast. I can
I did catch my breath. I hope it lasts. Seems like I can finally rest my head on something.
Those of you who go a while between hair washes will completely understand this, but just a little education for those of you who don't. I wanted to tell you about the phases between hair washes. Phase 1, day 1, day 2. Your hair is as you and God intended. She's doing what you wanted her to do. She hasn't been slept on too many times, and I will stop referring to her as she. I'm sorry, that's annoying. Phase 2, dry shampoo. That'll get you another, maybe 2 days. I am thankful for my husband, I am thankful for my children, and I am thankful for dry shampoo. Possibly not in that order. Phase 3, ponytail. Cute pony, messy bun, just get it away from your face. Phase 4, add a headband. Get a cute one, get it bedazzled, get it velvet. It'll actually look like you're trying. And the final phase, a hat. Showers? Doesn't shower. Has her shit together? Doesn't have her shit together. I would trust her with my money. Ma'am, please step back. There you have it. The more you know. Follow me for more completely useless information.
That routine was literally perfect.
What a disappointing performance from her, huh, John?
That dive was a 10. There's no way it's not.
That dive will be lucky to get a 6.
Oh my, she's 21, performing at this level. She's a baby.
Now, at 21 years old, John, she is the grandmother of this competition. She's honestly just lucky to be here.
Yeah, they're getting the gold medal.
And that will put them out of medal contention.
What a landing! Just the tiniest little hop.
Oh, what a huge hop! John?
Something random I accidentally discovered today I am very passionate about is wearing jeans in your own home. I came home from something and forgot to immediately change upon crossing the threshold of my door. And I looked down, I realized I was wearing jeans. I was like, how long have I been wearing these? It's disgusting. I do not pay a mortgage to wear jeans in my own home. It's blankets for pants or bust. There are 2 reasons, and 2 reasons only, to wear jeans in your own home. 1, you have company over. 2, you are having a family photo shoot done, of which both pants should immediately come off as soon as the event commences. And if you know someone who wears jeans in their own home, we might need to check their freezer for something weird. That's all.
I don't have time for lunch unless you want to slingshot a burger into my mouth. When do we start doing the comb over? We're not going to do that anymore. Staff, Diet Coke, 2 shampoos and a condition. I'm loving the red on myself. I'm feeling very Motley Crue. My name is Miss Donna, and I'm going to cut your hair. I'm going to make you look like a superhero, but I need you to be very still for me, okay? And if you are, I'll give you a lollipop. Steph, go next door and get some lollipops. Okay, stop moving, sweetie. Okay, honey, if you don't stop moving, I might take off an ear. Security. People love to ask me, Donna, why aren't you married? And I've said it before. I'll say it again. I have a little something called standards. I got to be able to stand the man that I'm with. But you mark my words, whoever I choose, they're going to bring value to my life. They're not going to get the horse and the chicken and the eggs or the milk or whatever the expression is for free. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, but I am not wasting a good manicure on some guy who was the bare minimum. Honey, sweetie, baby, I'm going to pump up your chair.
Phil and I were sitting at a cozy booth at the Red Lobster, enjoying a couple of pina coladas while we were waiting on our Admiral's feast. And Phil looked me deep in the eyes and he says, Deb, it's been a heck of a ride. And I said, it sure has. No sooner did I say that did I see our waiter walking towards us, holding on a plate the biggest, most beautiful shrimp cocktail you have ever seen. As the waiter set it down on the table, my mind and my heart started racing and I thought, oh my God, there's gonna be a diamond ring in that cocktail sauce. And then I started getting really, really nervous. And Phil said, go on, have one. So my hands were shaking as I picked up the biggest shrimp you've ever seen. And I dipped it into that sauce and I could feel I hooked something big. And I brought the shrimp up to my mouth and dangling from the shrimp was a set of keys. I said, Phil, is this what I think it is? He said, yeah, hon. We're sailing to the Florida Keys. Now, I know you may have been hoping for a big fat diamond ring, but hon, I assure you, this was better. It was keys to a catamaran.
Hungry eyes. One look at you and I get disguise of that.
After Phil tells me all this, I say, oh my God. That's why you got us the metal detectors. I said, Phil, you're brilliant.
Then Phil says, oh, I didn't get the metal detectors for that. I thought we could find some artifacts. I said, calm down, National Geographic. I said, we need to find those jewels.
I said, Phil, you could potentially have hundreds of thousands of dollars of jewelry around your parents' property, and you mean to tell me you've never looked for it?
He says, well, you know, I don't know if it's true, to be honest with you. My parents have owned this property for over 2 decades, and we never found nothing. But I'm happy to look with you if you want to do that before we start heading back.
I says, you can bet your bottom dollar we're going to go look.
And man, we were out there for maybe 4 hours. I found 5 fishing lures, and Phil found about 20 bottle caps. The whole thing was a friggin' bust, okay? I says, Phil, what do you think about us going to get some snorkel gear? Phil says, let's lock and load it.
It's 6 p.m. and he just fell asleep in the car, which means we'll all be up all night. But I partnered with Burger King, so I may as well make the most of it.
Oh, that's good. Good. I never realized I was such a loud chewer.
I don't move, he can't see me. Where's the freaking ketchup?
Ketchup boat?
Are those fries, Mommy?
What fries?
How was your 7-minute nap? Is it worth it?
Yeah.
It's gonna cost me hours.
We're gonna need more fries.
So how has your flossing been? All the time. Every day. Sometimes all day. Okay, maybe every other day.
Hello, Salon. This is Steph speaking. How can I help you? Hey, Steph, what's up? Samantha, hey, I was gonna call you. Here's my idea. Let's do a Galentine's Day. No dates with grody boys. You, me, and Rave. Let's go get our nails done, go to the movies. Maybe we could go to dinner or something. Oh my God, that sounds like so much fun. Well, actually, Ronnie and I do have a date on Valentine's Day. Oh my God, you have a date with third period Ronnie? You didn't even tell us. Oh, well, I didn't tell you because we don't have concrete plans or anything, but that sounds really fun. Donna, this is not a personal call. I'm taking an appointment for the business. I swear to God, she must be on her period 24/7. Okay, well, I guess me and Rave are gonna have to do Galentine's Day without you. Oh, well, look, even if I can't make it, you and Raven should totally do a Galentine's Day. Are you guys even a fish yet? I mean, we're not going steady quite yet, but I really like him, Steph. He's a total weirdo, but very lovable, I do have to admit. I get the appeal. Well, hey, when you get off, we should totally go to the mall or something. Okay, well, I gotta go because Donna needs another Giant Coke. Okay, call me when you get off. Okay, great. Okay, bye. Steph, set me up with some deep condition. I'm right on top of that, Donna. The first annual Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest winner is Roberta Jones. Roberta won? Well, I'll be damned.
Oh my goodness, I did not expect to win. No, I did not. I came tonight just for fun, to do something different, something that scared me a little, but I never thought that I would win. And I've been looking real hard lately for love. I've been looking high, and I've been looking low. Hell, I've even checked a few dumpsters if you want to know the truth. And in all my searching for somebody else, well, I never thought that I would find myself. No, I did not. But here I am, right here at the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest. And I've never felt more me.
If you were here, I could deceive you. If you were here.
Surprise! I made you breakfast. Happy Mother's Day. Hey there. Didn't hear you come in. You're so quiet. I ate some of it. I love it. Thank you.
It's your wedding day! Here's what I have planned. A French braid. We take the ends of the braid, we twist it, we turn it, we make a beautiful bun. We get fresh baby's breath, maybe a couple of baby roses, and put it all over the braid. It's gonna be good. You look gorgeous. Enjoy this special day. Congrats. Hey, no, it didn't come out how I wanted it to. Are you going out? I'll take a Diet Coke. No, I'm sorry. That's rude. She's rude. Steph, call Roberta Jones. Reschedule her for sometime this week. I've got a situation. I'm not going to double process your hair. I'm not going to do it. You want to be a blonde bombshell? You're going to be a bald bombshell. Well, tell your cousin she doesn't know what she's talking about. Is she licensed? If you're going out, can you give me a Diet Coke? Come on, no more cookies, no more cookies. Steph, give her $5 out of the register. Honey, we don't want any more Girl Scout cookies.
I'm not being overdramatic when I say that I would rather sit naked on a hot grill than wear something off the rack.
She got her head in the clouds, and she's not backing down. This
Milk expired.
Hey Target, we need to talk. I was recently in one of your fine establishments and strolling through the clothing departments. They were a little questionable, but I would like to show you the ways in which you styled them to maybe revisit. Okay, here we have a cargo green side ruched midi parachute skirt paired with a just the juvenilest of juvenile shirts. I would wear one of these when I was 5. And we look like a curtain. You know, if you're thinking, oh, you've already shown us these, it's jean cargo pants. No, it's also a tube top. Do I want to wear a pair of wide leg cargo jeans? Yes. Do I also want to wear a tube top? Yes. Do I want it to be denim on denim? Yes. Do I want it to be connected and have to get completely fully naked to use the restroom? Also yes. And lucky for you, it comes in 2 other colors. They said it's good, but what if we acid washed it and made it kind of purpley? This one is giving like, I'm here to paint your house, but make it sexy. If you are my age, you remember the days whenever we used to dress like we were paralegals to go to the club. I'm concerned that those days are coming back with corporate club attire. I will say, while we were doing like bows up here, their tops feel much more modern and elevated. However, if your girls are girthy, these are stretchy. So it's just gonna be a booby bungee jump. Drop It Low has a new meeting in this top. So wouldn't advise if you breastfed. The fashion trend where you're not sure is that a top or a skirt is back. At my life stage, I don't think that I could put this amount of trust in a single strip of fabric. It's a lot of clavicle. And I'm gonna pair it with a jacket. I had this exact jacket in college. Anybody needs something carried? I'm your girl. The asymmetry of the pockets is a little bit of a choice, but you know, honestly, my boobs are different sizes, so it's either mocking me or it's validating. I totally forgot to put this belt on with the cargo jeans, but if you were wanting to relive your emo days, no, you can. Okay, now this outfit, I feel like it's just got Mary-Kate and Ashley written all over it. But what's so interesting, they're just putting cargo pockets on everything. Everything's cargo right now. Cargo for it. Target's also selling camisoles with lace around the neckline. They are making them shorter, which I think is smart because I feel like all of our camisoles that we wore literally went down to our knees, which I think was kind of the point back then. The whole like, is it a shirt, is it a dress thing? I don't know, I'm just gonna throw some jeans on underneath it. I know we've talked here about Target's push for denim on denim, and they really are doubling down with their Jill Taylor from Home Improvement collection. They also have the jacket from 2012. Some of you this may have never left, and that's okay. I'm just saying, Target has a warehouse where they just keep old clothes that don't sell and bring them back out onto the floor 10 to 12 years later for me to make videos about. So that is how you make outbound calls. We expect you to make 15 calls per hour. I can't do that physically. Can't do what? Pick up the phone and call anyone? Can I just text them instead? Let's try this together. Pick up the phone. There you go. Just dial the numbers you see on screen, okay? Oh, I was about to throw up, I'm sorry. Okay, I will get them on the phone and then I will hand them to you.
Hello?
Oh, here you go. Sandwich. Sandwich? I blacked out, I don't know. Is that what I said? Let's try inbound calls. Oh, here comes one now. What are you doing? Well, I'm Googling their number so I can find out who it is before I answer. Oh my gosh, millennials. If you hate talking on the phone so much, why did you apply for this job? Because the housing prices are astronomical and wages aren't adjusting for inflation and I still have student loans and my retirement income is in jeopardy. Oh, and because there's free coffee.
Oh my God, and what do I owe this great pleasure, honey? Steph, lay out the red carpet because the queen is here. Okay, honey, so talk to me. What are we doing today? Okay, you want to do a perm. We can do that. You've come to the right place, honey. Steph, give me the small rods and some perm solution stat. You want a Diet Coke? And 2 Diet Coke. Honey, baby, sweetie, the queen assassin, small town drama. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Honey, I know it stinks. It's perm solution. What am I gonna do? You're getting a perm. Deal with the smell. Love you. Okay, now let me turn you around, and honey, what do you think?
Darling, I love these curls. They're super tight, just like I like them. I can't wait to show Bud. But whatever you do, don't tell Samantha from Curls, Curls, Curls. I don't want her to let her know that I use someone else to do my hair.
Honey, your secret's safe with me. Honey, did you bring in a picture? Great, give it to me. How's your hat collection? Oh, I'm just asking because if I do this haircut on you, you're gonna need to cover yourself. You won't be able to go around in public looking like this. Honey, you know how sometimes when you're at the club and you're dancing real hard and at the end of the night your legs are tired, you're thirsty, you feel worn out? Honey, you look good and you had fun, but you need a timeout. So does your hair. No more hairspray for 3 days. Let me clarify. You need a clarifying shampoo. Steph, give me the clarifying shampoo. Steph, honey, Diet Coke, stat. Honey, baby, sweetie, goddess of candy canes and lollipops. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Are we happy with the length? You want to do the wax treatment for your hands? Are we doing the mustache, honey? What about the hair? Now let me turn you around, honey. What do you think? It came out even better than I thought. Honey, you look gorgeous. I knew you would love it. I did know you would love it. I knew it.
Phil and I were supposed to have a date tonight, but I realized I don't have nothing to wear. We've been spending so much time together. I haven't been doing the laundry. All I had was this pair of hot pants from 1975, which that wasn't going to happen, okay? So I called Phil and I said, look, Phil, I said, I got to put on a muumuu or something and go over to Sybil's Coin Laundry and do some laundry. He said, I need to do laundry too. I said, okay, that's the date tonight. So Phil and I are hanging out doing laundry together and we're having a great time talking, and we both go to take our clothes out of the dryer, and I notice as Phil is taking his clothes out, there's a pink pair of panties that falls out of his laundry. And I looked down on the ground and I said, Phil, you might want to pick your panties up. And Phil is just shocked. He said, Dad, those aren't my panties. I said, okay. Well, they fell out of your laundry. And the adrenaline is just coursing through my veins. I mean, I feel like I'm going to pass out. And then this gal comes running through the laundromat and she runs up to the dryer where Phil was taking his clothes out. And she's like, oh my God, I left a small load in there of my delicates. And then I felt that, and Phil felt that, and the girl felt that, and everybody was just feeling so bad. And I didn't know what to say, and I just said, I'm so glad we were able to get you back your panties. They're beautiful.
Oh my God.
Calvin! Sorry, the dry cleaner in my neighborhood went up in smoke, some big chemical fire, all my clothes, poof, gone.
You wait. What happened?
Bee sting. Evidently I'm allergic. Almost killed me.
Stung by a bee, Scott?
A big bee?
Oh, folks.
You think you got the best of me, think you've had the last laugh, bet you think that everything good is gone. Think you left me broken down, think that I'll come running back. Maybe you don't know me 'cause you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter, footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you.
It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two. Picky, baby girl.
What you do?
I don't know what no cap means. Okay, class. For our next lesson in our fire drill, we're going to be learning stop, Drop.
Yeah, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no. What? That's a Rough Riders roll.
I did it again, didn't I? Shit. Oh, what's this? A new Christmas wish list? 2 days before Christmas. Yeah, that deadline was 3 weeks ago. This project has been closed out. So sorry. Quick reminder. Beginning December 26th, the word bored better not come out of your mouth. Hey, sweetie, can you add a note on that letter to Santa that he needs to step it up? I feel like I'm doing all the work and he's taking all the credit. Out of office. Request line is closed. Call me when it's closer to your birthday.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here, and I know that it's not.
Why? No, not a dog. Good boy. Why? Don't ever leave me. I just thought of this, and I actually think of it often. So I'm 35, and if you were born or around 1987, you didn't really grow up with the internet. When you were in elementary school, there was no social media. You couldn't Google something, really. So how do we all know the same stories? The lady in white on the side of the road, the babysitter, the calls coming from inside your house story, the humans can lick too story, Bloody Mary. Was some kid just on a plane hopping from elementary school to elementary school being like, hey guys, I heard a really good one. This is what keeps me up at night. Which one am I missing? What urban legends did you all know?
Ooh, I'm gonna order a little snack. A little bit of you and you. Okay.
I declare bankruptcy!
Hey, hon, what's I show? 14 thing. Here you go. Don't trip the kids. Hey, hon, I'm gonna have to ask you to take the raccoon out of here. Why? Because it's a health code violation and nobody's getting rabies on my watch. I swear, these friggin' people think it's their own personal playground. Hey, hon, how you doing? Hey, your dad, nice to see you. How you doing? What can I do for you? I'm good. I'm doing good. Listen, I'm not here to bull, but I want to ask you a question. Sure. Do you happen to know of a guy named Stanley? He had or has a girlfriend named Denise. I know about 5 Stans, but none of them have a girlfriend named Diane. There's a guy in town, and again, I don't know his last name. I know nothing about him. All I know is his name is Stanley, and he's got a girlfriend named Denise. She went missing from the parking lot of a Dairy Queen along with her 2 friends. They were in a band. Stanley goes on air one night on a local radio station to dedicate a song to this gal Denise, and he starts talking about how she's been missing for 6 months, and the local authorities are not doing nothing about it. So me and Brenda are on the case, and hey, if you got any information about it, take this card, call me, okay? Hon, if I hear anything, you know I'm gonna pick up the phone and call you. You can count on me. I'll talk to the members of my cover band. You know, they know a lot of people in this town too. All right, I'll see you on league night, hon. See you on league night, hon. Always good to see you. Stewie, I need 2 pepperoni pizzas on the fly.
Can we please talk about 1989 Taylor's version? I'm gonna put this seat down because I'm classy. Okay, cool. Re-recordings and some songs that maybe weren't picked for a reason, right? Wrong. They weren't picked for no reason. There's no reason that those Vault tracks should not have been singles. They're so good. They're just so 80s. They're like Stranger Things parentheses Taylor's version, and I'm here for it. And like just her re-recordings, like they're just so they're just sharp. Like they're just sharp, like they're crispy. They're like McDonald's Sprite crispy. They just bubble. Let's go on this ride together of the Vault tracks. Alexa, play Slut! Exclamation mark.
Here, Taylor's version from the Vault.
I'll pay the price you want, but if I'm all dressed up, they might as well be looking at us. If they call me a slut, you know it might be worth it for once. Oh, my mom, she said that it was for the best. Remind myself the more I give you what be less. I cannot be your friend, so I pay the price of what I lost. And what it cost, now that we all talk. But no, let's fast forward to 300 awkward blind dates later. If she's got blue eyes, I will surmise that she'll probably date her. You dream of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor. You search in every model's bed for something greater, baby. Was it over when she laid down on your couch? Was it over when he unbuttons my blouse? Come here, I whispered in your ear in your dream as you passed out, baby. Was it over then? And is it over now?
Thank you for going on that journey with me. P.S. Reputation is my favorite album, so you know I can't wait.
Lucky Star Psychic Hotline, this is Star Madonna speaking.
I would like a reading.
I'm picking up that you have questions pertaining to your career.
No, ma'am, I would like to learn about my love life, please.
I was getting that too. Yes, love life. I see her. She's beautiful. She's got flowing, beautiful hair, long legs. She's like a sexy praying mantis.
No, his name is Bruce. He works in the mail room at my office.
Ah, okay. Does he have long hair?
No, ma'am, he's bald.
Okay, see, I'm feeling like maybe he wants to grow it out, but there's some sort of blockage there.
Margie in the mail room, she said that he has alopecia. Is that kind of like a blockage? No, I know that he's interested in men because he has a poodle, a fluffy one. Yes, that's right.
Can you put up that? Go on.
He said, hello, and then I ran away back to my desk to feed my goldfish. Are you painting your nails?
I'm not painting my nails.
Do you have a giant picture of Madonna in front of you right now?
How do you know that?
I'm known to be rather intuitive myself.
Can I ask you some questions about my love life?
Daddy's gonna find love, Sugar. Daddy's gonna find love.
Jason? No?
It's the final countdown.
Mommy, are you making popcorn? Can control you is too close to comfort.
Hope that didn't offend you. Did I word that okay? Please don't be mad at me.
We are back with more fashion that makes you go, what the? And that may not mean much from a woman who's dressed like Vector. Today, we have some boots that are trash, literally. And I usually like to try these on. However, I'm not missing that return window. But y'all know I'm a crafty hoe. Let's go make them and hope I don't get sued.
Garbage trucks. Garbage trucks. Driving through the town, picking cans up off the ground. Garbage trucks.
Hold on, y'all gotta hear these. Now hear me out. These shoes are what millennials were told we would need. Clothing and shoes to go from day to night. When you have to scrub in at 4 p.m., but you have a date at 7 p.m. When you need to rehome a beehive at 6, but you've got a concert at 8. You are a real estate agent and you're sick of taking your shoes off. And you want to trick them into thinking you have those like shoe cover things on? You know who would love these? Dexter. My kids hand me like 1,201 pieces of trash all day long, so I could just like, oh yeah, I'll take that home. Do you want to know what these would actually go really well with? Who remembers that hefty bubble skirt that I made? If you're thinking, gosh, Nicole, I love them. I'm just not like a cream person. Not only do they come in color bathroom trash can, they also come in heavy duty. I mean, I think these would work great on the construction site. Random scraps of wood, you know? So long as the fashion industry keeps doing this,
I will keep doing this. So follow me if that was fun for you.
Hey, Rachel, guess what?
What?
Well, I got a copy of Rolling Stone magazine, the 30th anniversary edition, Women of Rock.
Oh my God, Tina, it's awesome.
Oh, I know, it's so tight, right? And they've got really cool interviews by Madonna, Ruth Brown, Tori Amos, Chrissy Hines, Sheryl Crow, Liz Phair, Bette Midler, Yoko Ono, Tina Turner, Queen Latifah, Fiona Apple, Sinead O'Connor, Katie Lang, Diana Ross, Natalie Merchant, Shirley Manson, Ronnie Spector, Kim Gordon, Joan Jett, Mary J. Blige, Annie DeFranco, Etta James, Joan Baez, Bonnie Ray, Melissa Etheridge.
Let's read the interviews today at lunch.
Rachel, we gotta start our all-girl band. We keep talking about it, we gotta do it.
Yes, let's do it. First step, let's get instruments. Second step, let's learn how to play something. What should we name the band?
How about the Granny Panties?
I love it, but that's my personal business.
Yeah, good point. Hey, how about Last Pick for Jim?
That's a good one.
We'll keep thinking about it. And hey, we gotta recruit some members, preferably people who can play instruments.
Charlie, I can't talk right now. I got Deb and her boyfriend Phil standing right in front of me. Well, I don't know where you left your gosh darn tea. Don't forget to feed the hamsters. I gotta go. Bye. Now let me take a look at this ring that you brought me. Your mom told me you found it in the lake. This is a gorgeous ring, and I can tell just by look. This is Vivian Preston Cunningham's ring. Now, before I tell you what I think the thing's worth, there's a few things that you need to know about it. This ring was made by a very renowned artist named Arthur Newberry. And I know that it's his because it's got his signature inside, a tiny little North American crocodile. I first met Vivian in 1965. She came into my shop with a ring just like this. She wanted it replicated. I told her I didn't do custom jobs. I referred her to my friend Arthur, who lives in Miami. It was a 6-month turnaround time, I told her. She didn't want to wait, so she flies down to Miami to meet with Arthur to see if they could speed up the process. They end up having a love affair. Now, I'm not here to judge nobody, but she was a married woman. Now, flash forward to 1966. Vivian's back in my shop. She's crying. She's telling me that she threw her ring into Lake Michigan. She ends up admitting to me about the affair with Arthur, says she was so guilt-stricken over it, she threw her ring into the water. But this ring, there's more to the story.
You got 7 different colors in your hair, and none of them are doing you any favors. Steph, I need a Perrier. I've been feeling more classy lately. Honey, I'm gonna do a little spritzy schmitzy. Honey, baby, sweetie, goddess of Skittles and Rainbow Bright, I'm gonna pump up your chair. Honey, you like my nails? I just hired a new technician. Her name's Shirley. She's great. Business has really been picking up, and I just can't do everything like I used to. I'm doing the hair, I'm doing the makeup, I'm doing the waxing, I'm doing the nails. I said I could use a little help around here. Honey, look at the rhinestone work. Honey, she is profesh. Steph, honey, get out the Rolodex, call everyone and tell them about Cheryl. Shirley can surely take care of you. Do you want an appointment with Cheryl? Steph, make her an appointment with Cheryl. Hi, honey, have a seat. I'll be with you in 10. Check out the new Paul Mitchell lookbooks. Steph, honey, we need towels. Steph, honey, can I get some sweeping? Steph, deep and dish.
Holy freak, it's hot. Oh.
This girl is on fire!
My name is Brenda Donahue, and I am Avon's #1 saleswoman in my area for 3 consecutive years. Honey, they even sent me a shirt. Now, let me tell you how I did it. My record is what it is because I am meticulous. I know my customers. I know what they want. I know the product line, honey. And I am not just a saleswoman. I am an artist. I see a blank canvas when I'm looking at you. I can tell what you need. I am the Vincent Van Gogh of Avon. I'm Brenda Avon Go. It takes hard work. It takes persevering through the hard times. And honey, sometimes it means embarrassing yourself. Now, what does that mean? It means you gotta knock on doors. It means you gotta go up to people in the grocery store. It means that when you are at the beauty salon, you ask your beautician, hey, would you like to buy something from my catalog? And what you're gonna find out is asking you shall receive.
I'm gonna be dropping this off to her later. This is a hair dryer. When you open it up, it is the best smelling shampoo you've ever smelled. Smell that, honey. Now, I'm gonna leave you with these catalogs, and there is not a single product that I don't know everything about, so you call me if you have any questions. But I'm gonna tell you something else. Life gets hard, life gets tough, but life is always made a little bit easier with a good rouge.
Fergalicious definition make them boys go loco. I wonder how I'd save my family if we were attacked by bears. I should probably run through that scenario in my head fully. Can't believe I used to wear colored contacts. I looked like Jasper from Twilight for half of middle school. The brain, the center of the chain. Oh man, The Babysitter's Club is a great movie. But wasn't Luca like 17 and Stacy was 13? That's different looking back now. I kind of wish she'd do more pressure. Should I say something?
How's the pressure?
Oh, it's perfect. D to the A to the S-T-E-Y, girl, you taste. Wait, that's not even how you spell tasty. Remember that one time I was being seated at Chili's and the hostess said, enjoy your meal, and I said, you too. I bet she also thinks about that all the time. 800-588-2300, Empire today.
How was that for you?
So relaxing.
Hi guys! I hit 60,000 followers, can you believe it? I can, I paid for half of them. But anyway, to thank you guys, I'm doing a giveaway that's completely about you and not at all self-serving to use you to help me get even more followers just for a $50 gift card that I got for spending $60 on Pampers last week. It's so easy to enter by a follow train. I know, that sounds like a porno, but all you have to do is follow my 27 closest girlfriends, who you've probably confused me with because after a while we all start to look alike. Plus, you have to like my last 40 posts, share your favorite video of mine. I know, how are you gonna choose? Plus tag 16 friends in the comments telling them why I'm amazing and why they should follow me too. I'll be picking one winner once I get to 5,000 comments. Oh my gosh, it just feels so good to give. You're welcome.
I believe that the key to a loving, successful, lasting relationship is being best friends, is supporting each other's hopes and dreams. Now, it's been a long time dream of my boyfriend Phil to buy a sailboat and sail all over the Florida Keys. So recently when he bought a sailboat, I was so happy for him. And I was so happy for myself that I could be a part of that lifelong dream of his. So when we flew down to Miami to see the sailboat that he had bought sight unseen, I learned another lesson about the key to a lasting relationship. And that's being there for each other when your expectations come crashing down. This sailboat looked like it had been through about 10 hurricanes. I said, Phil, hon, I don't think that thing's water ready. The look of disappointment on his face, the discouragement, it broke my heart. And I snapped right up and I said, now you listen to me, Phil. I said, if John Candy could get the Barnacle on the water and Summer Rental, by golly, we're going to get this thing on the water. No, it may not be today, and it may not be tomorrow. Heck, it might not even be for the next 5 years, but we're going to do it. Because if there's one thing about us, we don't give up.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
It was 9:30. I just made myself a pot of coffee. I was cooking breakfast, and I get a knock at the door. I look out the window, and there he is, standing there with a bouquet of carnations. I answered the door, and I said, what are you doing here? He said, I miss you. I made a mistake, and I want you back. And I said, look. I said, I want to marry Burt Reynolds. But guess what? You and I are both dreaming it's not going to happen.
And then he said to me, oh, you look good, what you been doing? And that's when I told him. I said, no, it's really none of your business. But if you want to know, I've been going to aerobics.
Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah!
Yesterday, Phil and I celebrated 1 year and 1 month of being together. He got to my house around 7 o'clock, drove me to the Hojo's. We had a delicious fish fry dinner. Then afterwards, he said, I want to take you to the park and have a little walk. So we're walking around under a canopy of trees. Suddenly, Phil stops in his tracks, and he takes one hand to grab mine, and he takes the other hand to go into the pocket of his jean jacket. And from out of his jacket, he pulls out a tiny box. I open it up, I take it out. I stood there speechless. And I don't really know what I was expecting, but it sure as heck wasn't this. So I just said what was on my heart. I friggin' love it. How'd you know that swans were my favorite? I don't remember ever even telling him, but man, he listens. He listens good. I just feel like he knows me. I just do.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Okay. Should you listen? Because I know you can. You have human eyes. That's my spot. I pay the mortgage. In 2 seconds, I'm going to go get water. You stay there, okay? This is my spot. Wait. Seriously?
Hey, throw it in the bag. Everybody do it, throw it in the bag. Hey, throw it in the bag. Just 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 throw it in the bag.
I don't see Ronnie here from my boss. Yeah, I guess he didn't come. It's okay. Raven, let's go make ourselves available. Samantha, are you coming?
No, I think I'm gonna hang back here actually. Go have fun.
Okay, bye. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Ronnie. I'm real sorry I'm late. My station wagon broke down at Costco, but I got the key. It's a Crow song. Gosh, beautiful. Yeah, I have to say, I would like freaking. Want some? Oh, yeah, I'm not taking. Oh, no, this is just water from water fountain. I get the hybrid with it. What do you say, my lady? It's freaking boogie.
Now, before we go in, what did I teach you?
Mom, we're just here for batteries.
What did I teach you?
And this sucker's shot full price.
That's right. We're getting you a costume for next year. They're on sale.
I'm 32.
You don't pass up the deal that's good. You look great in blue. Let's get you this.
That's a maternity shirt.
So it'll stretch. This costs $7. Can you believe it?
They didn't ask.
They wanted to know. I could tell. The Tony box is on sale. I saw it on a holiday gift guide on the Facebook. You put little characters on it and it plays stories. They say it's for the kids, but it's actually for the parents. Okay, what? With the Target Circle app, you can also get 25% off, so we're getting one.
For who? I don't have kids.
Trust me, I know. You think there's a black market for these? Our tire guy would know. What's his name? Stove?
স্যার কি বলদ রে স্যার বুঝে না বলদ যে বুঝবো না তোর মনের মধ্যে কি চলতেছে
এই পেশেন্ট আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবো না আমি মিস্টার নার্সকে ডাকছি
স্যার কি বলতেছেন মিস্টার নার্সকে ডাকার কি দরকার
এই লোকটা যদি মারা যায় তাহলে হাসপাতালের কি অবস্থা হতে বুঝতে পারতেছো
সরি
আমি অনেক দিন ধরে নোটিশ করছি
সরি স্যার
পেশেন্ট আমি না
কি দাঁড়ায় আছো কেন
লিফটের জন্য
লিফটে অন্য নার্সরা উঠে নামে দেখো না
তোমার যদি ডিউটি করতে করতে ঘুম চলে আসে আমাকে বইলো আমি আসবো
আমাদের এমডি স্যার মিস্টার রাহাত আহমেদ
কি রে জামা কাপড় চেঞ্জ করছ নাই আমি তো তোর লেগে দাঁড়াতে পারুম না তাড়াতাড়ি চেঞ্জ কর
তুই জায়গা আমি যাবো না
তুই রাহাতরে দিয়ে আই লাভ ইউ বলতেছস হ্যাঁ অভিনয় করস খবরদার রাহাত তুমি ওরে আই লাভ ইউ বলবা না
বাসে নিয়ে গেলেই সেন্সলেস হয়ে যায় বাসে নিয়ে গেলেই সেন্সলেস হয়ে যায়
কি নাম আপনার
রাহাত
ভালো নাম কি
রাহাত কি খারাপ নাম
এই যে আমার সাথে নাইট ডিউটি করবা তোমার আমার পাশাপাশি ওয়ার্ডে আমাদের বারবার দেখা হবে
তোমার নাইট ডিউটি তুমি আমাকে বলবা না
তোমাকে বলবো কেন
ও ঠিক আছে
কোথায় দিচ্ছ একটু দেখে শুনে দাও
সরি স্যার আমি কি করব দোষ তো তোমার
আমার দোষ মানে আমি তোমাকে বলছিলাম পেশেন্টের মাস্ক খুলে ফেলো
এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাত কেটে আমার ভালোবাসাকে আমি জয় করবো
আরে কি পাগলামি করছিস
একদম ছুড়ে তো আসবে না
তোমার নাইট ডিউটি তুমি আমাকে বলবা না
তোমাকে বলবো কেন
ও ঠিক আছে এর আগে কিন্তু এরকম প্রবলেম কখনো হয় নাই মানে এরকম পাগল পাগল হয়ে যায় নাই কখনো আমি
কেউ আপনাকে ইনজেকশন দিবে না যদি আপনি না চান ঠিক আছে রিল্যাক্স
গ্যাপটার কথা মনে রেখো
জি স্যার
কমাইতে হবে
নোটিস আখির মধ্যে কি আছে যে আমার মধ্যে নাই হ্যাঁ আমি কি দেখতে সুন্দর না
তোগুলোকেই পারবো তোরা সহজ সরল তো আমগুলোকে কওয়ার সাহসও পাইবো না আর আমরা করবো না
আচ্ছা আমার কাছে দাও বলছি কি তুমি নার্স তো তাই তোমাকে ভয় পাচ্ছে